Why do some people pretend that they can't see your progress? So, this is something some of you might have experienced in the past, some of you may have not, some of you have it coming in your future. Let's take someone who lost a lot of weight. So, you've lost a lot of weight, you're looking like a completely different person. You think everyone's going to be happy for you, your friends, your family. But some of them will pretend they don't see it. They might look at you funny, but they'll never acknowledge it. Meanwhile, they're in a celebrity's comment section talking to themselves on Instagram, but they can't tell you the thing you've been waiting to hear from them. This is just something that happens. You just have to accept it's how it is. We can take loads of different things. So I, for one, will tell you, I started my business, my barbershop 13 years ago. I thought everyone would be really happy for me, all my friends and my family. All my friends stopped talking to me. Family members avoided it completely, had nothing to do with me, stayed away or downplayed it. Some of them told me it was a bad idea. Loads of things like this. Just so many different things. People just couldn't acknowledge that it was actually happening. Again, this was 13 years ago. There was no Instagram. YouTube wasn't big then. When I look around now, loads of people have started business, but at the time it was in the recession, things were quite different. And I thought, oh, I'm doing something with my life, people will be happy for me. They weren't. It's just part of life. Now, I didn't understand it at the time. Now, 13 years later, after watching podcast interviews, talking to so many people, I realized it's the norm. It's very the norm for people to just downplay your progress. Let's say I think the fitness one is a big one, because I know people who, let's say, got into very good shape and their friends won't acknowledge that it happened, but they'll talk about how someone else did, They'll talk about a friend of a friend. They'll bring that up all the time, but won't acknowledge their good friend's transformation. This is just something that happens. Unfortunately, humans are going to be humans. Nothing we can do about it. A lot of the people who support you will be strangers who become friends. Don't expect your family and friends to be happy with everything you do. As much progress as you make, this isn't the rule for everyone, but a lot of people will not acknowledge your progress or be happy for your progress or want to see you progress. Now, part of this is because your progress, your transformation holds a mirror up to their life, which they do not want to look into. They like things being the way things are now. They've got a certain hierarchy built up in their mind, and they think, well, this is how things are forever. So when you level up and go to the next level, they do not like that, because you're put in a different place now. And they've put you here, but now you're here, and they don't like that you're not here. This is really the way people think. Like I said, I've been in business for 13 years. I've had thousands of conversations with different men. I've studied how men think. I've spent countless hours working on self-development, psychology, figuring out how brains work, how we operate as humans. I've read countless books on it. And after all the conversations, I can just tell you that some people who you're the closest to will just never acknowledge your progress. They'll talk openly about other people's progress, celebrities' progress, people they don't know's progress, but they will never acknowledge yours. We can't stop this. We can't stop this. This is just something you're going to have to accept as part of life. When you're on the come up, when you're trying to do well, this is just something that's going to happen. It's part of life. And I just want you to be assured that it's not a negative. There's no negativity on you because of it. You're not doing something bad. You're trying to become something better. And other people just want things to stay the way they are. Let's say you're the overweight guy who's out drinking all the time. Everyone knows you'll pick up the phone and go for a drink with them. And you stop drinking and you get into really good shape. And when the friends ring you for the drink, you don't answer, or you say, no, I'm not drinking anymore. I'm trying to get in good shape. You know what they'll say about you? who does he think he is? You know? Who does he think he is? That's what they'll say about you when you're not there. They might even say it to your face. They might say you've changed, or who do you think you are, or something of that kind of nature. Don't ever let them hold you back. Don't go back to where you were. Keep going. If there's something you want, go and get it. Do not let them hold you back. If someone isn't happy for your progress, just distance yourself from them. You don't have to be horrible to them. I'm not horrible to any of these people. I pretend it hasn't even happened. They don't know that I know the way they are. I can see exactly how you are. I know exactly the way you've behaved. I take note of everything. I don't punish you for it, okay? I have not punished you for it, but I see it. I'm not going to be horrible to you just because you're having weird thoughts about me. We don't need to do that. We need to keep going, keep leveling up, keep bettering ourselves, keep becoming better versions of ourselves. And a lot of them people will drift away, and the right people will come into your life. That's what happened to me. All those people just drifted away. They just drifted away. Guys I thought would be with me forever, haven't spoken to them in years. They're gone. Much better people will come into your life. That's what happened to me. I have great friends, great people in my life now. I do business with great people. I only meet people I like to meet. And I can say it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Put in the work, become a better version of yourself. Get rid of your vices, your bad habits. All that stuff's got to go. And the right people will come into your life. So if this is the kind of video you like, give me a like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you all on the next video.